In 2007, Kaepernick accepted the football scholarship and free education offered him by the University of Nevada. He took his Christian faith seriously, attending a Baptist church during this time and adding his now famous tattoos illustrating verses from the Bible and a Christian cross. With faith in his God, Kaepernick won the starting job as quarterback for the Wolfpack, and in 2010 he led them to a 13-1 record and their first top 25 ranking in 62 years. True to his dream, Kaepernick was selected by the San Francisco 49ers in the second round of the 2011 NFL Draft. After a rookie year where he was the backup to quarterback Alex Smith, Kaepernick earned the starting job and led the 49ers to Super Bowl 47. Although they lost to the Baltimore Ravens 34-31, Kaepernick played well. The following year, he steered the 49ers back to the playoffs and an NFC Championship game berth where they lost to the Seattle Seahawks. During the offseason, Kaepernick signed a 6-year contract extension worth up to $126 million. Life was good. Then came injuries, bad play, and a benching. In 2015, Kaepernick was replaced by Blaine Gabbert. As clear a sign as any, the San Francisco 49ers no longer believed in his ability to lead the team to a championship. Still, were he to never complete another pass, Colin Kaepernick succeeded wildly in the only country on earth where one could become a millionaire playing the game he loved. He was young, rich, and a world of possibilities remained open to him. It is here that Kaepernick's story takes a dark turn. It is not uncommon for adopted children to struggle with identity, and Kaepernick often struggled with his. The impression one gets of the young Colin Kaepernick is that of a man with a genuine social conscience, but whose Christian faith, while replete with platitudes, tattoos, and sincerity, was lacking in theological substance. Ideological deserts are fertile ground for propagandists, and in the summer of 2016, the likable kid who wrote in elementary school enthusiastically of his American dream fell under the influence of radical social justice warrior, SJW, Amir Hassan Loggins, a Muslim convert and hip-hop icon come Berkeley professor. With Loggins's encouragement, Kaepernick audited Loggins's course on popular culture at Berkeley. Loggins characterizes Kaepernick as a hard-working, earnest student who was eager to learn. What exactly was Kaepernick learning under this new mentor? In sum, Loggins, who styles himself as an intellectual and modern-day Malcolm X, teaches, among other things, Islam is a religion of black liberation, capitalism is a system of oppression, and American history as one act of violence and exploitation after another. According to the New York Times, Loggins introduced the NFL quarterback to Nessa Diab, an olive-skinned beauty of Egyptian parentage who has made her name as a Muslim-American activist and Bay Area shock jock. Diab is California-born, but spent many of her childhood years in Saudi Arabia where, she says, her sense of social justice grew. Outspoken in her support for Black Lives Matter and in her respect for such champions of justice as Fidel Castro, her views mirror those of Loggins. She and Kaepernick soon began a romantic relationship, and under the influence of Loggins's teaching and her sweet nothings, the radicalization of Colin Kaepernick was well underway. It seems hardly coincidental that in Kaepernick's social media posts there now appeared indications of a new identity. This Colin Kaepernick was an angry political activist. He tweeted of lynching, murder, and bodies in the streets of America. Unsurprisingly, he expressed his admiration for Fidel Castro and Malcolm X. The oppression of black people at the hands of white police officers was a theme. "We are under attack," he wrote. "It's as clear as day." Worse, he increasingly sounded like the black equivalent of a white supremacist, assuming the language of the violent revolutionary complete with the Black Panther Black Power salute. It is not hard to see the influence of his new handlers in all this. When Kaepernick decided to take a knee during the national anthem of a preseason game in 2016, he became the symbolic leader of the resistance, a kind of domestic anti-Americanism that deems this country the root of all evil.